Well, welcome, Basel fans. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be watching in the world. Welcome to Funabashi, the beautiful city of Chiba, as we get set for this B-League matchup between our hosts, the Chiba Jets, and the visitors, the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. Well, Basel fans, this is the second game of the head-to-head between these two teams. Chiba Jets winning yesterday, in which they took care of business fairly easy on their own home court. These home fans played a big role in Chiba's big reach. Now, this is a Central Division matchup against the Western Conference Yokohama at the moment. And this season could be very tough to see if they can play for a wild card. But Yuki Kawamura, definitely one of the most exciting players in Japanese basketball at the moment. Well, here are some of the key highlights from yesterday. As you can see that Chiba winning 89-79. Moore having a regular good game as he always does. So there's the backfield play in the end. Now he was thrown up as Devin Oliver was able to connect with that one, but what a pass finding John Mooney. The former Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Jared Uthop just stumbling in the lane. Look how quickly Chiba Jets with a Sato Ogawa finding Yuki Togashi from downtown. Well, that was the kind of game you saw. Togashi probably one of the best, finding the alley-oop. The lob was good connection. Midair. That's what I like to call Chiba Airlines. And there are standings currently here in the Japanese B-League. As we mentioned, the Eastern Conference. Chiba Jets sitting third place at the moment, only playing for a wild card with a record of 25-13. While Yokohama B-CORSAIRS in the Central Division at the moment, they need to pick up victories if they want to be considered a wild card this year. They did get off to a bad start 2 weeks ago, in which they lost to Lavenga Hokkaido. Well, there's your lineup for the Chiba Jets. Number 10, Xavier Cooks, has been their new import player, along with the return of Ira Brown, the naturalized Japanese player. But a big thing to think about tonight for head coach John Patrick and his players. Well, there's your lineup for the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. Well, their import players feature Devin Oliver and Jared Uthop. With Josh Scott as well, the veteran who did win a B-League championship with Utsunami Abrecht. Today you just saw possibly the most exciting player in Japanese B-League basketball, Kawamura. Now here's Xavier Cooks. Well, this team last year had the best record. They won the Emperor's Cup. They went into the B-League Finals, heavy favorites, and ended up losing to the repeat Golden Kings. Goes in for the B-CORSAIRS, and this team, as you mentioned, Devin Oliver. He's missed a few games this season due to injury, but they're going to win today. They're going to need a big performance again from him. He did have 18 points and 8 rebounds yesterday. But he knows how to fly. He knows how to backdoor cut. And he knows how to connect. Well, we're going to get set to introduce both sets of players momentarily, but again, welcome everybody who's watching live on YouTube. I'd like to give some shout-outs to James MC Vlog, Torres, Felix Ramos, Nino Gapiano, Sid Goss, watching from Vancouver, BC. We've got the Rants Casino Master, Sid Goss, Kim, my apologies, William, De La Rosa, Kaide, and Rolando Lazarate. Double G as well, welcome everybody, and Edward Garcia. Mac Roulette, thank you for the kind comments, and again, welcome Roel Soriano. Welcome Roel Soriano again. I remember you from the last game. This is Chiba Jets versus Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. B-League basketball is about to get underway. Well, Double G, thank you very much, and thank you to the B-League for bringing me on board for another season yet again. Well, Kylie's just asked a question about FIBA's no preparation for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Excuse me, for the FIBA Age Group qualifiers. Well, Kylie, I'd say that same here in Europe, same in the Americas, same in the Africa as well. Many leagues currently still in regular seasons, so it'll be a short time to prepare. So I guess it's the same as everyone else, brother. Shout out to Shien Barjose. I'm not quite sure, Brent. I'm not quite sure. Welcome to Mark Arvin. Checo currently watching from Lansing, California. Welcome. And Manu, I'll do my very best. I'm not quite sure what the volume settings are. I'll speak to the director. Well, we'd like to give some more shout-outs, of course. So shout-out to Joselito Cano. Shout-out to Maui San Jose. Well, many people asking about Kai Soto. Kai did have a double-double yesterday, but again, it wasn't enough to lead his team for a big victory. The CHIBA Jets, the heavy favorites to get into the B-League playoffs this season. We are going to enjoy the local entertainment before we get set to introduce players of both teams. And again, the magnificent style of entertainment they bring to us here in the Japanese B-League. One of the most progressive, and I would say probably the most progressive league. The exponential growth of the Japanese B-League basketball has been phenomenal. There is Yuki Togashi, as his head coach John Patrick likes to call him, the Sheriff. And Xavier Cooks, the new import player of the season, has been Bashuto Hara, another one of the Japanese national team players. John Mooney, starting his career after leaving Australia after one season, has found a home for himself here in Japan. And Ira Brown, many FIBA Asia Cup fans will remember him when he did represent Japan as a naturalized player. Well, no John Patrick today due to illness. Again, he'll be taking the coach's orders, no doubt. So shout out to Nino Garfiano, as well as Nicky Van Reen and Michael Reloso. Now we're going to introduce the starting five for the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS, and there's the man who's been leading for them, Jared Uthoff, Yuki Kawamori, Kai Soto, Kaireem Kaiju. He's taking a lot of hard work to come back from injury. Devin Oliver, the other import player for the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. Final player to make up the starting lineup, Koya Sudo. Well, Taketo Aoki was a player back in his day. He played for the Niigata Albirex and also played for a former team known as Tokyo Apache. And he was actually coached by the late, great Kobe Bryant's father, Jelly Bean Joe Bryant, back in 2005-06 for the former purple and gold Tokyo Apache. We started lineups. That is the lineup you want to see. The matchup between Yuki Kawamori and Yuki Togashi. What an unbelievable matchup it's going to be. Kai Soto, he'll have to defend John Mooney, while Ira Brown will take on Jared Uthoff. That's going to be very interesting when you see Shikahara go up against Koya Sudo, but not to mention Xavier Cooks will be defending Devin Oliver, number 15 for Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. Shout out to Mage11, WOT Asia. Thank you for the kind comments, brother. And the tempo is going to be very key in this game between these two teams. Trying to maintain that pressure. CHIBA want to go 2-0. Heavy favorites to get the wild card this season in the Japanese B-League playoffs. We're going to find out momentarily. Well, again, Basel fans, if you are watching live, let us know where in the world you're watching, which country, which team you're supporting, and your name so we can give you a shout-out. This is B-League Basketball. CHIBA Jets taking on the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. Well, tip is underway. It will be CHIBA with the first possession. Togashi in the backcourt, guarded by Kawamura. Cooks trying to take on Oliver. On fakes. Kicks out to John Mooney. Now he can make these threes. Hits the front iron. Everything Chiba's going to do, they're going to try to fight as much as possible for offensive rebounds. Moore finding Koyasudo. Both teams trying to go from the perimeter early on, but unable to connect. Cooks trying to find a handoff here with Shutahara. Hara penetrates, finds it. Cooks goes in and cooks him right up. And that's the first 2 points of the game going to the Chiba Jets. A shout out to Brendan Mooney, currently watching from Florida. I assume there's a relationship to John Mooney, probably. I could be wrong. Penetration by Oliver goes in. Well, that's not going to count because it went in the wrong way. There's going to be a turnover, so the possession will go back to the Chiba Jets. Well, Moody here in the backcourt, got it by Kai Soto. Takeshi penetrates, goes in. Soft play by the Japanese national team captain. The sheriff's in town, that's what John Moody says. Heavily dotted. Nice plays, Kai Soto. Well, Soto with a bit of authority there. Well, I always say, give the ball to Kaiju. Throw it down, Kyriem. That's what you got to get the big man to do. Go up and just give it. Bit of a monster dunk. Well, a lot of expectation on this young man, Kai Soto. He's had to battle back through a tough back injury. Featured very well at the FIBA Vasa World Cup this summer in Manila. He converts a three-point play. First foul of the game here for John Mooney. Hara penetrates. Those Cooks gets rejected. Good defense. Utah's able to keep it inbound. Now, can Yokohama push this one? Devin Oliver. Goes in, jumper, can't get it. Soto battles. Oh, Cooks with the block. Could have got fouled there. Mooney goes in reverse layup. You like the tempo. Both teams really like to get the ball up the floor. Well, shout out to Vincent Caparino. Another turnover now. Ira Brown, what do we have here? Brown goes all the way, finds Mooney, and another two-handed jam. And all of a sudden, Taketo Aoki's going to call timeout because Chiba Jets, they lead this one 8-3 with 7:36 to go here. Well, Cal Moore's got to take care of the basketball. It's as simple as that. That's your job. Well, shout out to Danny Reynado. What's up, brother? I'd like to give a shout out to Edward Garcia, currently watching from Phnom Penh in Cambodia. Come back out of the timeout, Jared Uthop. They're trying to go for a post-up. They don't get the ball to him. The down low to Kai. Kai goes up, finishes. 5 early points for Soto. That's better ball movement from the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. 21-year-old Soto, 7'3". She's finding Ira Brown. She stumbles with it. That's what Shikahara likes to do, but that's way off the mark. I'm trying to cut this down to a one-point ball game. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, right? Oh, just pulled an illegal screen against Kai Soto. Let's see the replay. That's a 50-50 in my mind because he does get there at the last minutes. Well, shout out to Francis Anthony Cruz, Cesar, Richo, and Moso. Still a three-point ball game. Brown trying to go inside the paint. Just can't get him. Gets his own rebounds. And that's what Ira Brown likes to do. He will battle. He will fight. You got to put a body on him. Soto goes in. Doesn't get the and one, but he's going back to the free throw line. But you like what Yokohama's doing. Giving Kai a bit of confidence here. Kai's got to make that one. Kai, go up and dunk. Go up and dunk, you Kaiju. Oh, shout out to Glenn Fox. Also, shout out to Noodles by Paolo. As well as Maximilian Kobe. Soto 2 for 2 from the free throw line. John Edmund Lagman, the difference today is, I think defensively, Chiba Jets have the personnel which Yokohama B-CORSAIRS feel a bit more confident to try and throw the ball. I mean, you look at John Mooney and Kai Soto, similar positions, very similar players. Tagashi off the screen. Rebound's been secured now. Yokohama trailing by 3. Finding Uthoff under the basket. Got to go up with it. And now it's a one-point ball game. Shout out to Alvin Alejado. And to the Alejado family. 1-point ball game. Another foul has been committed. The problem at the moment here for Yokohama is that indeed Koyasudo struggling to defend Sato Yogawa. Every time you get beat on a one-on-one scenario, somebody has to step out and help, which then makes the entire defense collapse.
2 shots.
Well, shout out to Pascal, to Sophia, and Sabina, watching from Queensland in Australia. And shout out to Gio, currently watching in the United Arab Emirates. Shout out to Rodolfo Tenedero, currently watching from Al Fiji in Saudi Arabia. 3-point ball game, Chiba. Oliver connects. Are you kidding me? Oh, that is Uia Na. Hayapanis. What kind of play was that? What a dime. Sublime primetime dime. Finding Devin Oliver. That looked like Gabe Norwood 2024. Somebody give Gabe Norwood a phone call. No, you know what? I'm going to give Gabe Norwood a phone call. I'm going to say, bro, I just saw you. The elevation. I mean, it wasn't you, but it was your game. That was Gabe Norwood-esque. That was a, I'd like to say, Jason Castro kind of dime or a Jimmy Alapak dime. 3-point plays being converted now, 12 apiece. Shout out to JAWJ, watching from San Francisco. Tough life in California. Another key ball goes up, and again, beautiful basketball coming from the Jets. Well, Sato Ogawa has proven himself time and time again this season. Shout out to Danny Reynado, currently watching from Ridgecrest, California. Another connection. Kai King, who's known for his three-point shooting. Right in the face of Kai Soto. Soto's got to know. That's a criticism you got to give Kai. You can't allow Yuki Tsugashi any time with space to take a three-point shot. He will knock him down. Kawamura draws a foul there against Sato Ogawa, number 3 for the Chiba Jets. Well, shout out to Pilar Valencia, currently watching in the Philippines. It's another B-CORSAIRS turnover. Wow. Yuki Kawamura at times has looked very shaky in this game. It's under halfway to go here in the first quarter. And the mid-range shot is up, and they're cooking at the moment. Yokohama B-CORSAIRS they need to step up their defense. Sota Okura from 15. Soto rolled. They don't get the ball to him. Now they do. Under the basket. Kaiju going to work. Well, Kyrie. Well, with good hands underneath the basket. 9 points already for Kai Soto. Remember, he had a double-double yesterday. Well, Cooks almost turns it over. Is this one alive? Well, shout out to Next Yato. Just asked who's commentating the game. Oh, it's the worst commentator in international basketball, Josh Bett. Ira Brown, the veteran, getting right to the rack. Now more running around, more screens here. Goes in for the layup. Soto with the follow-up, but a foul's being called. That's good from Kaiju. Kyrie being hungry. He's going back to the charity stripe tonight. It's the kind of aggression you want to see from a healthy Kai Soto. Double change coming in now for the Chiba Jets. It's actually a timeout, as we'll have a little time. Now, Basel fans, if you are watching live, let us know where in the world you're watching, which country, and which team you're supporting, so we can give you a shout-out. Well, shout out to Bobby, currently watching from Washington, D.C. in the capital. And John Edmund Lagman made a very good point. Yokohama needs to defend the perimeter. Soto is an inside defender. That's a very good point. Sometimes it happens when you get switches on defense. Well, here are some key highlights. Kawamura. That was the alley-oop finding Kyrie the Dream. Well, Robbie Hunter, I am actually not from the Philippines. I wish I was from the Philippines. I'm actually from London, United Kingdom. Well, shout out to Mindset Movers from the Philippines. John Edmund Langman supporting Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. GV currently watching from Dubai. And shout out to Rolando Villanueva watching from Italia, Milan. Ciao, buonasera. Oh, buongiorno adesso. Adesso sono in Inghilterra, sto facendo questa telecronista nella mia casa e ho bisogno di mangiare un piatto di pasta, patate e piatto napoletano. La mia mamma di napoletano. Well, Soto at the free throw line here currently. Makes the first one. Good start so far. 10 points already from Kyrie here in the first quarter. Juan Miguel currently watching from Kingston, Ontario. I'll be in Ontario in 3 weeks. We missed the second one, though. 3:30 to go. Well, they go down low to Ira Brown. Brown with a post-up. Mismatch all day long against Kai King. Now it's the biggest lead of the game here for the Chiba Jets. 7-point lead. Well, Kyrie, why not from 18? Takes a mid-range. Oh, baby! Kai Soto. Should I call him Clutch Soto? Clutch Soto with 12 points. Well, he's on fire at the moment. Oh, Cook's bit of time and space, goes in, gets the ab one, and that's poor defending on the pick and roll. Yokohama B-CORSAIRS at the moment, struggling on both ends of the floor.
One shot.
Eight-point lead currently to the CHIBA Jets. Josh Scott in the game here for Soto. Soto lead with 12 points and 4 rebounds. On his way potentially to another double-double tonight. Cal Moore's got to get something going. Corner three is up. No good. Jets trying to push this one. Trying to go to a double-digit lead at the moment. Another mid-range. This one goes flying. Uthoff with the rebounds. Well, an interesting decision. They called an illegal screen here against Josh Scott. That one, yeah, he does go in with the right leg. Well, here we go. Pick and roll now. Devin Oliver coming back in the game. But this is the thing here for Yokohama. They got to react quicker. Power for three. Front line again. Because in that case, you come up with a loose ball, you get easy transition points. Trailing by 8. King trying to penetrate. Bit of contact. No foul calls. Case there, someone's got to chase in for an offensive rebound. Slightly smaller lineup with no Jared Uthoff and no Kai Soto. Pitch penetrates. That's good ball movement. Hurricane's wide open. Still can't get it. Moody offensive rebound. Count the three-point plays. Going into the free throw line. Well, a timeout has been called. During this timeout, we'd like to give some shout-outs to the people watching live on YouTube. So shout-out to Ray Chio, Cruise TV, All Basketball Channel, John Steve Calabot, Captain Johan, Gamal Ismail, Justin, well, there's a fan called Yu, and you've written something inappropriate for a shout-out. You are going to get reported on YouTube. Your account will be banned. So congratulations to you. Shout-out to Joselito Honrado. Also, shout-out to Jolas and Johnny Arfila. You are getting... So the count, everybody please report that account. They put inappropriate language in Tagalog. They are going to get reported and banned. Well, shout out to John Paul Velasquez. Welcome. Well, biggest lead of the game now for the CHIBA Jets. Just over 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. Shout out to Ed, watching from California. On the penetration. Scott Neal. Oh. I don't know if he's got a travel card or whatever, but he took a one. Whoa! Dagger time. Right in the dying moments of the shot clock. I was wondering there if there should have been a travel call, but in the end, deep three by Yusei Sugiura. Well, good defense leading to a turnover. The double team was made on the baseline. Trying to go for the cross-court pass, but in the end, Yokohama B-CORSAIRS will go for the final shot here in the first quarter. Sugiura now. Be a little bit more tough than that. Well, Basel fans, that will be the end of the first quarter. So shout out to Rich Official as well, watching from Rizal. And shout out to Alan Jen, watching from Columbus, Ohio. And shout out to Anna Thomas. Happy birthday. Well, first quarter has come to a wrap. It's an 8-point lead to the CHIBA Jets. And we will be back in just under 2 minutes. Well, welcome back, Basel fans. Here are some of the key highlights from the first quarter. Currently an 8-point lead to the CHIBA Jets against Yokohama B-CORSAIRS.
Second quarter.
Well, Yokohama getting the first possession here in the second quarter. Sugiura penetrates, trying to go all the way, getting rejected. Lyra Brown said, "Not in my house." Togashi. What about the three-pointer, but Sugiura just trying to take in no time and space whatsoever. While Sugiura comes up with a steal. King's going to go up with it. King goes in the end. Now it's a 6-point ball game. Well, shout out to the Mally Barron family, currently watching from Wrexham in Wales, United Kingdom. As well as shout out to Exodus Dela Cruz, currently watching from Canada. Well, CHIBA looking a little bit mortal at the moment. FIBA fanatic. A little bit of Japanese. Not too much. Nihongo wa hanashimasu. Muzukashi desu ne. That's another turnover. Xavier Cooks unable to take care of the basketball. But what can Yokohama build? Trying to go for a post up. Nowhere to go here. Time winding down here on the shot clock. We're under 10. King's got to get something going. King penetrates all the way. Why did he go for the reverse layup? But Josh Scott's able to follow up there. I think now with 8:22, we're going to have a timeout. It's the Chiba Jets. Their 11-point lead has now just been cut down to 4, excuse me. Well, shout out to Jose Luis Ortiz Passion, currently watching from London, Ontario. I will be in Ontario in 3 weeks. I'll be in Niagara visiting my mother and father. So Maurich official says, do you speak any Filipino? Well, I actually don't, unfortunately. Nag-aaral ng Tagalog. I'd say mahal ako ng Gilas Pilipinas. Well, shout out to my guy, Gabby Chiyonofuji. What's up, brother? Well, Gabby Chiyonofuji not only tunes into B-League, but also tunes in to watch live British Basketball League. So, Gabby, I'll be at the studio today in London commentating British Basketball League. If I see you, bro, I'll give you another shout-out. Shout out to my guy, Gabby Chiyonofuji. Well, Simply Music Channel, listen, everybody can behave how they want. Just if anyone's going to behave inappropriately, we call it out. And for the people that do behave inappropriately, there's another website they can check out. It's called www.getalife.com. Come on, man. Who comes on a live YouTube chat to troll and be silly like that? Come on. We're all here for basketball. We're all here for Kyrie. He's currently on the bench at the moment, Kaiju. It is a 4-point ball game. Chiba Jets just being battled back here against Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. I don't know where to go. It's a good ball movement, though. But it's another turnover. What's going to happen here in the offense? How are we going to cut this down to one possession? But Sugiura with the butterfingers. And then Xavier Cooks turns it right back over. The penetration goes all the way, and again, finishing under intense pressure. Kai King, if you remember him, myself and Anthony Suntai, we covered the B-League Rising Stars All-Star game, and he shot the ball. Well, Edward Garcia, you just asked about AJ Adu's younger brother. I'm actually very good friends with the family. Femi Adu's a very good player. Aaron Brown, too big, too strong, and simply just too good. But going back to Femi Adu, he's going to be a very good player. Shout out to the Adu family, wonderful family, of course. Just living not too far from the capital city of London. I've seen them a few times. Again, Devin Oliver just playing bully basketball. Somebody call the principal. John Mooney becoming a victim of Devin Oliver's bullyingness. It's not a word, of course, but shout out to John Mooney. He's one hell of a player himself, but it was a case of bully basketball. Well, veteran player Fumio Nishimura coming into the game now for the Chiba Jets. He'll play in the backcourt along with Yuki Togashi. Oh, Maurich official, favorite Filipino food? Jollibee. I got criticized a lot for making videos of Jollibee this summer. I kept being called a Pinoy beta. Oliver 3, can't get it. Well, I gotta tell you, I love Jollibee. They needed it for many years. Just tasted better in the Philippines. Togashi deep 3. This one's up. No good still. Again, Yokohama looking to tie the game up. Jose Luis Ortiz Passion. If Belengel's playing for Gilas Pilipinas against Chinese Taipei at the FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers, then I'll say. He's not playing today, though. Another deep one's up, and it's good. Kai King giving Yokohama a 1-point lead with 6:09 to go here in the second quarter. They were down by 11. They found themselves back in it. turned over again. Now they got numbers. Sugiura bumping going in. Had the numbers, but now it's a three-point ball game. Aoki, the head coach of Yokohama, saying to his players, don't stand near the floor. I don't want anybody to pick up a technical. Gabby Giannafuji, you got Earl's Court, Leicester Square, 2 places to get Charlie B. Moody penetrates, goes in, no foul calls. Yokohama building confidence, possession by possession. Over trying to isolate, bumping, nowhere to go. Well, what a post move. Oh, he missed the wide open layup. That is simply unacceptable. Greg C, yep, I'll be commentating Japan versus Guam. And I'll be commentating US versus Chinese Taipei. As Harris still struggling to make a three-pointer. This is usually his bread and butter. And 5 minutes here in the second quarter. Trying to go for a 2-possession lead. The backdoor play, Sugiura is going to make this one. He's having a good game at the moment, and he forces Chiba to call timeout. Well, currently, Yokohama have turned this game around. Good performance at the moment, carrying from Kai King. But you also got to give a big shout-out to Yusei Sugiura, number 9 for the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. No Kai Soto and no Yuki Kawamura on the floor. Well, shout out to John Kevin Lubo, currently watching from the Philippines. What are my thoughts on the upcoming FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers? Well, I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I will be commentating Japan versus Guam, and then I'll be commentating Iraq versus Saudi Arabia. And then finally, my third FIBA Asia Cup qualifying game will be between Gilas Pilipinas, Chinese Taipei. Mac Roulette, yeah, I've tried it. Very good stuff. Well, another 3 goes up. Chiba just can't buy a bucket at the moment. Shout out to Sonny Al, currently watching from Collins, Colorado, United States of America. Craig currently watching from Guam. Another deep 3. Well, he may have just turned on the air conditioning with that air ball. Well, shout out to RJ Urbano and the AB channel, currently watching from Saudi Arabia. Shout out to Joseph Galito. It's currently Chiba. We've gone quite a few minutes without scoring. Nishimura got it on the switch. Cook's trying to isolate against Uthoff. Well, Cooks just went in with a George Gervin-esque finger roll, if you like. It was a B.E.A. beautiful play. That was Chiba's first bucket in quite a long time. Scott looking for a handoff. That's Amori. And Sugiura. Sugiura's got to shoot that one. King step back, deep 3, it's up, no good. Now Chiba can push. Nishimura is fouled in transition. Well, someone like you, 30, I would have to report you for that comment. That's very inappropriate what you said. You will be reported. You will be blocked and banned. The YouTube police are coming for you. .316 to go, 3-point ball game. Yokohama leading by a similar amount. Mooney's got the mismatch. Tries to go himself, and again the double team came, but it was to no use. That's what John Mooney's good at. This guy, tough as nails. Went to the University of Notre Dame, played professionally in Australia. Control. Yuki Kawamura will go to the free throw line. The foul is against Sato Ogawa. Kawamura has been a huge revelation so far this season, and last season for that matter. A rising star that many people are talking about, and even people in Europe are asking questions about Yuki Kawamura. Well, just Salito Bartolome, it's just the inappropriate language. That's why they get banned. So yeah, you have freedom of speech, but if you cross the line and you say something inappropriate, you get reported. It's as simple as that. No consequence. Another three goes up, no good. Scott with the rebound. Guys, the reason why we want to keep the YouTube chat clean is because we do have children here. There's a guy called Guy LaRoche. He's only 10 years old, so let's keep the language clean. Well, 3-point lead still to Yokohama. See you in the corner. Made 1-3. Makes another one. Now it is a 6-point ball game, the biggest lead for the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. 10 points already now for Yusei Sugiura. One goes. Dow follows up with a rebound. Trying to isolate now. Pulls up from 18. Yeah, beautiful play by Sato Ogawa. Oh, Jose Luis Ortiz, Pasión, MJ, 100%. He's the GOAT. LeBron James is my favorite player. That may not make sense, but it does to me. Finding Scott here. Gets caught a double team. They try another three. Yokohama, they are unconscious at the moment. Well, we're in Funabashi. You better find an electrician because they are shooting the lights out. Well, Leo Latorre currently watching from Vancouver. Welcome, brother. Well, Mooney in the lane. Strong pick and roll again. No help side defense. Shout out to Patrick Lopez. Five-point lead at the moment still. Jared Uthoff back in the game now for Yokohama. Well, what a dime going up, and Uthoff gives it a off one-handed jam. You got to credit Yokohama. They were down by 11 in the first quarter. They lost yesterday to CHIBA by 10. But they're battling here. CHIBA are the heavy favorites to win this game. Dallas got to isolate. Pulls up. Hail Mary 3. Can't get it. But Sugiura comes up with it. 6 seconds difference between game and shot clock at the moment. No problem. Leo Latorre, anytime, brother. Kawamura heavily defended. And Chiba's got fouls to give here. Kawamura all the way again. Are you kidding me? The Japanese Steve Nash. Well, Yuki Kawamura, this guy is a magician. Every time he has the ball in his hands, he makes things happen. The defense, they just chase him. They can't contain him. Well, Joe Terrell, no, I've never had an invitation from the PBA. I would love to, and I think the referees may review this to see if it should be upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul. We'll have a look at the replay momentarily.
アウト残り2分3秒から千葉ジェッツボールでのプレー再開です。さて、千葉ジェッツ背番号2、富樫勇樹。
They're not going to take him out of the game, I think. This is the second personal foul. Soto's back in for this last 1.2, so no upgrade. Regular foul has been called. Well, Mooney's got to shoot this. Mooney from downtown, no man's land. Basel fans at the end of the first half. It is indeed 9-point lead to Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. They won that second quarter, 27-10. Bashers beware. I like that. Shout out to Bashers beware. Well, Basel fans, we are going to take a break, 20 minutes. Go get something to eat. I'm going to go make a cup of coffee. Maybe get on the Uber Eats and have some Jollibee. But we'll be back momentarily. Thanks for joining. Second half coming up in just under 20. Well, welcome back, Basel fans. Here are the top plays of the first half, indeed, where it's a 9-point lead to the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. They did lose to CHIBA Jets yesterday. Second game of this back-to-back header between CHIBA Jets and Yokohama. Well, some good basketball we've seen so far in this game. Devin Oliver catching the alley-oop mid-air. The reverse one went to the free throw line to convert the three-point play. Also, good minutes so far from Masato Ogawa. It was Togashi with a three-pointer right in the face of Kai Soto. Well, it was a good second quarter for Yokohama. They turned this one around. They did trail by as many as 11. They won the second quarter 27-10. Remember, CHIBA Jets currently third place in the Eastern Conference. They got to win this game to maintain their wildcard factor because above them, both Tokyo Alvak and Utsunomiya Brex. Well, here was Nishimura finding a very aggressive pick and roll for John Mooney. No help side defense. Well, Jared Uthoff played some good minutes as well in the first half. The import joining Yokohama B-CORSAIRS from Kyoto Hanaris from last season. So far, it's been good action between these two teams. If we look at the statistics, Yokohama currently 40% from the perimeter, while only 30% from downtown for the CHIBA Jets. Yokohama winning the rebounding battle. Slender lead of only 2 more rebounds, 16-14. Transition points has been a big factor in this game. Well, shout out to Angel Navarro, currently watching from Saudi Arabia. Well, John Edmund Lagman just asked, who is the best Asian import now in the B-League? That's a tough one. Well, some very good ones in the league. Well, you have to consider the Korean players. Lee Dae-sung, top player for that matter. Dwight Ramos, Kai Soto got to be both up there for that matter. Kai currently leading the game in scoring with 12 points. He didn't actually feature until the final seconds of the second quarter. So all 12 of his points came in the first quarter for that matter. Mooney currently 6 rebounds away from a double-double tonight. Well, shout out to Erwin Espinoza. And Kawaii Potatoes is back. What's up, Kawaii Potatoes? I like that name. Cute Potatoes. That's the translation. My apologies. Well, shout out to Andy Rose, currently watching from Dubai. Ramon Sistoso, currently watching from the Philippines. Patrick Lopez. Shout out to Rogelio Emano Jr., currently watching from the Philippines as well. And shout out to Screen Cut Gaming. And shout out to Shane Paul Moscaden, currently watching from the Philippines as well. As well as the Caraig, currently watching from Guam. Joseph Espina, currently watching from Malaysia. And shout out to Lucas James, currently watching from the Philippines. Chio says, Josh, are you going to be commentator for the FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers? Yes. My first game will be Japan versus Guam. And then the second Asia Cup qualifying game I'll do is actually going to be Saudi Arabia versus Iraq. And the third one will be the Philippines, Gilas Pilipinas versus Chinese Taipei, excuse me. hesitates, takes a three. Struggle tonight. Really battling for rebounds. Over Kai Soto. Well, at that point, just quite switched on. Maurice Malak currently watching from the UK. Where are you currently in the UK, Maurice? Let us know. Joshua T's on as well. Another three in the corner by Jared Uthop. 10-point lead. 7 points to Jared. She currently guarded by Kawamura. Kawamura all over him. Fadeaway, just can't get it. Soto with a rebound. Lexus 24 Esports. Uthop made 1 3. Oh, almost got it. Soto with a follow-up. 14 points to Kaiju. And Maurice Mallory currently watching from Aylesbury. Nice. Deep 3. Brown offensive rebound. Just can't get it. Uthop gets a rebound. Shout out to Kamote, currently watching from Long Beach, California. Ajay Urbano, good afternoon, good morning for me at the moment. It's 7 a.m. Wide open, 3 is up. Thank God the backboard wasn't actually made out of glass. That would have shattered. 8 minutes to go. Cooks goes in. This is it. Big rebound by Kyrie. Look at the aggression. Kyrie demanding a bit of authority there. We have a YouTube account with Lucky. I'm not going to say the second name but you're just going to get reported. You're going to get banned. Well, congratulations for taking the time to make that account. 3-on-1 coming. Here it comes. Here it comes. Throws it down with 2 hands. That's one way to get back in the game. Uthop penetrates, goes in, one-handed, kept it in his right hand. And Chiba Jets, they will call timeout. Well, nice play there. I mean, he keeps that in his right hand. I mean, that's unheard of in professional basketball for sure. Scott Parker, Mabuhay from New Zealand. What's up, brother? Well, shout out to the Winter King, currently watching in Perth, Australia. And there was a dunk by Xavier Cooks, the turnover coming from Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. Somebody tell Joseph Constantino, bro, let it go. You're so desperate. Shout out to Nicholas Hatchie, currently watching from Montreal, Canada. Oh, an offensive foul is going to be called against Ira Brown. Just knocked the wind out of him. Ira Brown is quite a strong man. Ira Brown actually played against the Philippines in the 2019 FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers. He was actually on this court where Gilas actually defeated Japan. It was a very close game. Point lead to Yokohama. Kawamura goes in. Again, a little teardrop. Soft move by Yuki Kawamura. Biggest lead of the game. CHIBA at the moment. Some serious soul searching to do here in the third quarter. Another turnover. We have numbers. Finds Kai Soto. Soto now, no foul calls. He's got to finish that one. 6:30, Togashi gets a switch on defense. Kawamura guarding John Mooney. Mooney goes for the tough fadeaway, no problem. Tough play by the former Notre Dame Fighting Irish player. Shout out to Reina Lilalu, who's currently watching from Canada. An offensive foul. Well, Soto went for the post-up. They didn't get the ball to him. Tough play, finding backdoor cut from Ira Brown. It's good basketball. Now it's back to a 10-point deficit. Now Moore finds Soto. Soto connects, and again, Kyriem. Soto in the air. He had two players around him. 16 points to Kaiju. He didn't get injured on that play. Deep three, just can't get it, but again he will. Good job of falling up on the rebounds. Well, that's what you have to love about John Mooney. He is just a phenomenal athlete, tough as nails. It implies in the name where he went to play in university in the NCAA, Notre Dame, Fighting Irish. Just under halfway to go here. Rejection by Xavier Cooks. Good defense. Strong move by Kawamura, but Cooks just said, get that out of here. Goodbye. Sayonara. In the corner, got it by Mooney. I'm thinking, what a post move, looking like Kevin McHale inside the paint. John Uthoff's 11 points so far. On the front court, until the 27 with Soto and Uthoff. Dash in the corner, back to Brown. Brown goes up, trying to take a body with him. It's going to be called. So 2 free throws coming up. Well, shout out to Peppa, currently watching from Cebu in the Philippines. And Adrian Rosali, currently watching from Dubai. AJ Solana, when the time is appropriate, I'll say it. Shout out to Raul Ramos, currently watching from Chicago. Probably a big Detroit Pistons. Oh, sorry. Big Chicago Bulls fan. My apologies. Brown just gets the first free throw to drop. Well, he spent nearly his entire career playing professionally in Japan. Got naturalized with a Japanese passport. Represented the national team many times before. Missed the second one. Yeah, what does this man have for breakfast? It's looking like a different kaiju all of a sudden. He's coming up with a bull screen. Alamora. It's a tough pass, but Kaiju's got to be tougher than that. Difficult pass and catch. The inside layup, and now it's a 9-point deficit. Chiba may be coming back at the moment. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Sesko getting a handoff. Off with a deep Hail Mary three, can't get it. Another rebound secured by Chiba. Here come the Jets. Foul's called mid-court. John Mooney signaling that it should have been an unsportsmanlike foul, but I think they're going to keep this as a regular foul. Well, he may have a case there. May have a case. Good defense by Kawamura. Kareem has left the game. Josh checking in now, the veteran B-League champion who did win with the Utsunami of Brex back in 2021. 22, excuse me. Chiba Jets were champions in 2021. Mid-range by Kai King, no good. Chiba looking to chip into the deficit. She back to Moody. Little teardrop. This guy, well, he is keeping his team in the game here in the third quarter. Shout out to Jairo Gulfin, currently watching from Canada. They're down by 14. They've sliced it in half, as now they're only down by 7. Oh, more quick three. That's not a good shot, but a good offensive rebound by Josh Scott. Even better defense by Yuki Togashi. The referees have something to debate here. Well, they're asking Coach Taketo Aoki to go for a coach's challenge. Well, Joby, Rick has just asked the question. Kai's stats currently, Kai does have 16 points. We know that for sure. Now, we are going to have a coach's challenge by Taketo Aoki. So we'll find out where this is going to go. Well, the question I just asked about Kai Soto's stats, he's currently 4 rebounds away from a potential double-double. Remember, he had a double-double yesterday, but the team did lose. So I'm not sure if Kai's thinking double-double. I think Kai's thinking more, let's get the win. Well, the referee who decided to change the decision has now had to rechange his decision because he realized through the coach's challenge it should have been Yokohama B-CORSAIRS ball in the first place. .234 to go here in the third quarter. Yokohama still leading by 7 points. Chiba's trying to come back. You're now. Finds Scott. Sixer in the shot clock. Kawamura penetrates. 2 free throws coming up for Yuki Kawamura. Well, he is the ultimate game changer in the backcourt. He's got a lot of similarities to Jason Castro. So quick. Can shoot from the perimeter. He's got that frightening speed. That's what makes him so dangerous to defend. Foul scored against Asato Ogawa. Kawamura coming to the free throw line. He missed the free throw. Makes the second one. 8-point ball game. 2.5 here in the third quarter. Remember, Chiba did trail by as many as 14. He dug deep and he starts all with the defense. Kick out, finds David Cooks. Cooks trying to penetrate. He'll get a wide open three. It's up and it's good. Now it's a 5-point ball game. Huge trade ball from downtown by Ren. Kanachika. That's 1-3. Can't get it. Chiba looking to cut it down to 3 points, maybe 2 points if they go for a tray ball. Ogawa's been on fire so far, and again, he remains on fire. Down 14. Now it's only a 1-possession ball game. Yokohama shell-shocked at the moment. Tries another pick and pop. This time he gets it. Calm down the nerves for his players and his teammates, excuse me. Ishimura looking for Moody. Moody trying to penetrate. Pulls up in 15, draws a foul, and he gets the ab one. Oh, nagtrabaho ng batang lalaki. Well, the man is going to work. And a chance of making a 3-point play for Chiba.
One shot.
Well, it is indeed back to a 2-point ball game. Ira Brown back in the game here for John Mooney. 55.2 seconds left. This could be a potential 2-for-1 for Yokohama, but they have struggled here in the last few moments. That's a tough one. Kawamura is not going to get that. It's a poor shot. Now Chiba can tie the game up. Maybe take the lead with a 3. Cooks goes in. Eurostep draws another foul. He's going back to the charity stripe. Well, you can see at the moment, Yokohama losing that discipline here on defense. That's the third foul against Josh Scott, so Kaiju's got to come back in. Kyrene 4 rebounds away from a double-double.
Two shots.
Well, he's only able to make one of them. 8 seconds difference between game and shot clock here. plays good defense. They'll get it back and potentially could take the lead. Sugiyori now. That's a very poor shot to say the least. The shot selection here from Yokohama has been, well, that's not been good enough. King commits a foul. They're going to send him back to the free throw line.
Two shots.
Well, 10 seconds. We're all tied at 66 apiece. Mora draws a foul. It's not a bad foul to give away because 2.7, it doesn't send him to the free throw line. Maintaining that discipline in the fourth quarter is going to be key for both these two teams. Well, Xavier Cooks has to leave. John Mooney comes back in. Almore's got to go quick. No time to waste it. To take a fadeaway. Well, Basel fans, end of the third quarter. We got 10 final minutes coming up to find out who's going to win this game, too, in this double head-to-head between Chiba Jets, our hosts, and the visitors, Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. Well, to all of our Filipino fans, kailangan kong ko pang matuto ng Tagalog. Ang Tagalog ay isang magandang wika, ngunit napakahirap din. Mahal ko ang Pilipinas. Laban Pilipinas, puso. Well, here are some of your key highlights from the third quarter. Phenomenal. Kanechika with a big three-pointer. And here was a Sato Ogawa. I mean, those two in the backcourt, they have played very well due to the struggles from Yuki Togashi in this game. Well, Kyrie, 16 points, 6 rebounds. They will get the first possession of the fourth quarter. Okay, looking for a post-up. Clearing out the way now here for Jared Uthoff. Time is winding down. They go for a three. And Yokohama going stone cold. Moore just gets pushed in the back. The foul has been committed. Replay here, yeah. Kenta Mori just maybe lost his balance there. Well, the momentum going in favor of the Chiba Jets. Chica calls a screen, just can't get it. Kyrie, 7th rebound. Well, he's playing hard today. He gets a lot of criticism, but you got to credit the way he's played this evening. Yukoff hesitates. He'll try a three. Again, it's way up the mark. Soto! Well, the bashers. Let me tell you something. Kai Soto just bashed that one inside. What a play by Kyrie. That's a huge dunk by Kai Soto. More trying to penetrate, kicks out. Struggle game long continues. 8th rebound for Kai. 18 points, 8 rebounds. Well, an offensive foul is going to be called, an illegal screen. Shutahara may have just been knocked out there. Hopefully he's okay. The fouls on Sugiura. Well, I don't know, John Mooney goes into Sugiura. Sugiura then goes into Shutahara. Now, Hara does get hit in the head, but I don't think that's a foul on Sugiura. Well, hopefully Shutahara's okay, because he may have just had the wind knocked out of him, because that's not a nice shot to take the head, but it was created by his own teammate, unfortunately. I don't think Sugiura commits a foul. Watch here. Watch Sugiura. Sugiura gets knocked out first. That's Mooney. Mooney goes into Sugiura. Sugiura, unfortunately, knocks out Shutahara. Well, they've called it against Sugiura. That's a tough one. John Edmund Langman, you better believe it. Power basher dunk coming from Kyrie. This team currently leading by a slender 2 points at the moment. Well, this game is going to be an exciting ending, that's for sure. Tanachika in the backcourt with Yuki Togashi. Well, he almost turned over, but he's got to get that quicker. Chica penetrates, goes in, can't get it. Goes out of bounds, but it's going to remain Chiba ball. Now the ball didn't touch the rim. 1 second on the shot clock. He's got to catch it, literally got to catch it, shoot. Brown fadeaway, deep three. That's 24-second violation. Credit Yokohama's defense. There's a penetration, makes the contact. Sounds like a beyond one, but he'll go to the free throw line. Foul is going to be called against Ren Kanachika, the youngster. As Clea Sudo will go to the charity stripe. Well, they built a 14-point lead in the third quarter, but it's since then evaporated. Make some noise. Chiba won yesterday against Yokohama by 10 points. And they missed the second one. Up battling for the rebound. Gets the offensive board. Pulls up from 15. Can't get it. Well, Devin Oliver also into the game at the moment for Yokohama. She's caught the double team. Way to go here. They don't want Tagashi get any space for a three-pointer. He pulls up from 18. Tagashi takes it. That's way off the mark. Goes out of bounds. That's going to go back to Yokohama. That's tough when your best player struggles. Definitely the best backcourt player for the Chiba Jets, Yuki Togashi. Finding Jared Uthoff. Tough one here. Tough penetrating. Oliver pump fakes. Steps through. Huge three. It's way off the mark. Tries to get his own rebound, but it's a 24-second violation. Good defense by the Chiba Jets. Well, good to see Shutahara back in the game. Goodness, he hasn't suffered concussion because he did take a knock to the head. And Chica pulls up, ties the game up at 69 apiece. And we're all locked up at the moment. Getting that hand up. Contact goes in, but just can't connect with the one. Two more free throws coming up here for Yokohama B-CORSAIRS Kenta Mori. Do you like the spacing here in Yokohama's offense? Between the gaps they needed inside the paint. Again, free throws have been a struggle for both these two teams today. Makes the second one. Yokohama ahead by just 1 point. Chiba can't take the lead for the first time since the beginning of the third quarter. Howard coming off one screen, penetrates, goes in. Again, finally, Chiba have the lead. Strong penetration by the Japanese national team player. Soto throwing down low to Devin Oliver. Soto's wide open. Got to get the ball to him. Take the three, Kaiju. A little bit too flat on that one. Oh, what a dime. Finding Mooney. Mooney in the lane. Just can't get it. Yokohama's got to push quickly. Oliver, another foul. It's on the ground. It's going to be the third team foul. This one's against John Mooney. The referee just having a polite reminder. Devin Oliver currently with the rock in his hands. Ward putting a double team. He thought pump fakes. Went for the tough three-pointer. Oliver with the follow-up, and Yokohama retake the lead. Well, at this point, it's going to be back and forth between these two teams, exchanging field goals. Howard penetrates, but he is fouled in the process. That foul's going to be on the ground, so it's going to be a baseline possession. to the Chiba Jets.
横浜15番オリバー個人4つ目チームに
That's a good call because clearly you can see a reach coming from behind by Devin Oliver. Well, timeout's going to be called. So, Basel fans, we have currently 14,000 people watching live on the YouTube stream. Let us know where in the world you're watching, what your name is, and which team you're supporting. Well, the only foul concern trouble is Devin Oliver. He's got 4 fouls. Kai King with 3. Well, here we go. Final 4:49. Yokohama leading just by 1 point. They get it back with a fresh 14. Soto out of the game. Good defense by Kawamura. Looks like a foul is going to be committed against Xavier Cooks. Another turnover. Somebody just shouted, I don't know from the bench, but way to get on the floor. I like that. Well, 4th foul now for Xavier Cooks. He's got to lead the game. Only leading by 1 point. So coming back into the game for Yokohama, Koya Sudo, number 30. More penetrating, pulls up and gets rejected. Could have got something better than that. Shield away, teardrop, another rejection. He's off with the block now. King here in transition. Need a good offense now. Set up something good here. 4 minutes to go. Scott coming up with the ball screen. More going all the way. Pump fake. Scott goes in. Gets the and one. Well, it started with Yuki Kawamura. The dish off to the big man. B-League champion in 2020 with Utsunami of Brex Nation. Well, that's a little bit of a pump fake. Bit of a push. Contact. That's B-E-A beautiful. Free throws coming up for Scott. He's got to make this one. Make it a 2-possession lead for Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. And he makes it. Under 4 minutes to go. Now we're trying to penetrate. Mooney goes in. He's fouled. Mooney will go to the free throw line. That's a better pick and roll offense coming from the Chiba Jets.
Two shots.
Well, that's the 4th foul against Josh Scott. So if he gets another one, Soto will be back in the game. Mooney missed the free throw. He's usually a very reliable free throw shooter. Chiba just need to hold it together at the moment. And you can see the fans praying in nervousness. The anxiety. He makes the second one. 3-point ball game. Just over 3.5 here in the fourth quarter. Two teams have led by double digits at some point in the game. More here to switch on defense. Still has the ball in his hands, though. I think he gets it back. I don't think he intended that, but again, it's just too much in the ball. Cal Moore's got to get rid of the ball sometimes. Just holds on to it a little too long. He's actually back to Mooney. Brown can tie it up. Big three. Brown from downtown. 3:06. And we have a timeout. Well, a big time three-pointer coming from Ira Brown, the naturalized Japanese player. It's all about that pick-and-roll scenario. They collapse on John Mooney, but they left the veteran wide open. Well, John Mooney, 23 points tonight, single-handedly keeping Chiba Jets in this game. But the big three-pointer by Ira Brown is what's tied the game up with 3:06. Ogawa back in the game here in the backcourt for Chiba Jets. It looks like both Kai Soto and Devin Oliver are both back in the game. Remember, Oliver does have 4 fouls. There's 3 minutes left. Here comes the ball screen now with Soto and Kawamura. Step back, huge three. Same story again. The ball stays in the hands of Kawamura for the entire offense. Chiba looking to take the lead. Just over 2.5 here in the fourth. Brown's wide away. Turn it over. Now Kawamura trying to go quickly. He thought big three. He had the ball in transition to go for another three, and he goes for another one. Soto the follow-up, and Kyreem gives them the lead. 20 points to Soto. 2 minutes to go. Huge play by Kai Soto. Chiba looking to tie the game up. Ira deep three, can't get it. Uthoff gets a rebound. Now we're under 2 minutes. Extend this to a 2-possession ball game. No more wants to isolate yet again. But Soto's posting up. Why not give the ball to Kai Soto? Again, it's the same story. Kawamura just wants to keep the ball in his hands. 6 on the shot clock. Finds Soto up. Give the ball to him, you give him a tough pass. Over 1 minute left. Yokohama leading by 2. Higashi pump fakes for the lead. Doesn't get it. Can Yokohama close this game out with this offense? They're going to need to share the ball. Oliver trying to get the post up. Remain Yokohama ball with 5 seconds left here on the clock. 42.9 left in the game. Sato Ogawa. Change coming in. Xavier Cooks, he's got 4 fouls, but he's back in for his final 42.9. Any fouls will send Yokohama to the free throw line. Soto getting a hand up. Kawamura can't get it. Chiba looking to tie the game up. So Gashi going all the way. Moody pump fakes. Moody goes in, and we're all tied up now. Moody tied the game up, and we are going potentially, maybe, to overtime. But Yokohama, they will get it back with 28.4 left. Well, Yokohama's got no one to blame for themselves. I mean, the last 4 offenses, the ball has stayed in the hands of Kawamura. Kai Soto with a follow-up on one shot. He had not made that. Yokohama would be losing right now. With 77 apiece, 28.4. Basel fans, let us know in the live YouTube chat. Are we going to overtime, or is Yokohama going to win this one? 4.4 seconds difference between game and shot clock at the moment. Well, here we go. Final possession potentially for Yokohama here in regulation. We're all locked in at 77 apiece. Well, Basel fans, fasten your seatbelts. Get the oxygen tank out. Here we go. Well, they just need one good offense. They're trying to run that clock down. 10 here now on the shot clock. As you mentioned, just over 4 seconds difference. Well, Kawamura's got to isolate now. There's a step back. The 3 is up. No good. Kawamura comes up with it for the win. Soto didn't get it off in time. 6 offenses. The ball stayed in his hands. Well, OT it is. We are going to overtime. Well, they say the urban legend, the first team to score in overtime usually is the team that wins. But we will find out. Chiba get the first possession of OT. 77 apiece. John Mooney was the man who made the bucket. They got them into overtime. Tagashi in the lane, can't get it. Yokohama come up with the ball. Now, can they create a collective offense? Soto now going all the way. Foul has been called, so, well, it's quite a hard foul. That's much better. Everybody touches the ball. Look what happens. Well, sharing is caring, I'd say. Big free throws coming up for Soto. 20 points tonight. Kai has his double-double, 10 rebounds as well. He's been phenomenal as always. He makes the first one. Makes them both. 22 points tonight here for Kai Soto. 10 rebounds, another double-double. Offensively, you can see Chiba's been a little bit better in the second half. Again, nice move by Shutahara, avoiding the block of Kai Soto. Well, that's the first field goal. What about the three-pointer? Gets caught in a double team. And a traveling violation called. Well, Jared Uthoff just a little too casual when he went baseline. Credit Chiba Jets defense. Collectively, they pulled through together. Home crowd getting into this one. Chiba looking to take the lead. Kai King guarding Shutahara. Almost turn it over. But it's back in the hands of Togashi. Finds Mooney, pump fakes. Mooney now to give him the lead. Can't get it. Goes out of bounds, but that's going to remain Chiba Jets ball. Double-double for that man, Kai Soto. She bumping here, finding Shutahara. Hara made the last bucket to tie the game up. Pulls up, gets rejected. Cooks in the lane, and again, finally, Chiba Jets take the lead. More penetrates and says goodbye, sayonara from Ira Brown, excuse me. Well, Kawamura went in there, and that was Ayasu Minasai. Good night to Yuki Kawamura. Not welcome, no mabuhay, as they would say in the Philippines. 3:04 to go. Finding Devin Oliver. Oliver calling for a ball screen. Soto going for the post-up. Soto trying to go to work here. Turn around. Beautiful move. Kyrie, 24 points. Tying the game up. Double-double for Kaiju. They have to switch on defense. Actually, they turn it over now. They got numbers here. Finding Kai King. Bumps in the lane. Gets a foul. He'll go to the free throw line. Oh, good transition. Unlucky not to get the at-one for Kai King. Well, Double K makes the first free throw, giving Yokohama a 1-point lead. 10 points tonight here for King. He shot like 7 or 8 three-pointers in a row at the B.LEAGUE Rising All-Stars game. Makes them both. Yokohama, one possession lead at the moment by 2 points. Hara. Mooney thought about the three-pointer, but he's not going to take it. She penetrates, draws a foul. He'll go to the free throw line. Intelligent play by the veteran. Both of them. You've got Yuki Kawamura and Yuki Togashi. Very similar players. I'd say Yuki Togashi probably a better three-point shooter. But my goodness gracious, they have supersonic speed anytime they have the ball in their hands. Togashi makes the first free throw. Well, the Yokohama players want to hurry up and line up here. And Soto could have got called for a lane violation. Had Yuki Togashi missed that free throw. It's all locked up. Both teams 6 points each here in overtime. 83 apiece. Somebody's going to leave with a victory. Or could we be heading to double OT? Trying to post up. Got it by Kanachika. Pump fakes. Baseline, nowhere to go. Oh, Kareem is wide open. Hail Mary 3. Can't get it. David Cooks just bullies Kai Soto for the rebound. Togashi, big three, just can't get it. Cooks offensive rebounds. No and one called. Well, Soto's got the mismatch. Give him the ball. Soto's got to go to work here. No foul calls. He's off in the corner. Big time three-pointer. Giving Yokohama a 1-point lead. That is ice cold in the veins. Missed his last 5 three-pointers. Now, I think they want to check, did he have a foot on the line? Well, that's a three-pointer. That's a treble, baby. Hiya Panis. Now they're checking still, so I wonder if they're maybe going to look at a foul, but that's strange to go back and look if there's contact because clearly it was a three-pointer, which does mean, yep, 3 counts. So Jared Uthoff maybe just saving Yokohama there. 1:13 to go, though. Plenty of time left. Well, Jaffe Mateo said it on the live YouTube chat. If it's a tray, that's a big bucket. CHIBA has been good so far in the fourth quarter. They were down by 14 in the third, but they got themselves back in it. Kanachika penetrates, goes up, almost turns it over. And that's going to remain Yokohama ball. No, excuse me, my apologies. That's going to remain Chiba Jets ball. She got it by Kawamura inside the lane, can give him the lead. Can't get it. Uthoff with a big rebound. But just like the fourth quarter, they don't need hero basketball at the moment. Patience, spacing, good setup. Backdoor play, King goes up, and now it's a three-point lead to Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. Kai King, the three-point shooting machine at the B.LEAGUE All-Star game. Kanechika's thinking about the three-pointer. Finding Shukahara. Higashi now, looking to penetrate. Kanechika's got to pull up. Huge three, doesn't get it. Kyrie, another rebound. Gets caught, he gets fouled. He'll go to the charity stripe. Well, Kyrie's got to make these free throws. If anything, make one. Doesn't want to have a Nick Anderson moment. If anybody remembers the great Nick Anderson, 1995 NBA Finals, Game 1 against the Houston Rockets. They were up by 3 points with similar time left, and he missed 4 free throws in that space. All you got to do is make one, Kaiju. Well, where are the Kai Bashers now? Let them know, Kai Soto. Let them know. Kai Soto tonight, phenomenal performance. 24 points, over 10 rebounds. Kyrie the Dream. Where are the Kai Bashers now? The copy and pasters. The experts. How many Twitter accounts are you going to make? How many YouTube accounts are you going to keep criticizing this man? What a performance from Kai Soto. Hello, everybody. This is an emergency announcement. We'd like to report a missing person at the moment. Where is Guy LaRoche? Again, if you've seen him, please contact the nearest... I don't know. I don't care anymore. But again, Kai Soto, what a performance of this guy. He's taken the criticism this season, year after year. But again, he's played well tonight. 26 points to Kai Soto, 11 rebounds. Well... just a phenomenal talent in my mind. Chiba's got to go quick here. There's a pump fake. Moody baseline. Ira deep three. Three is up. No good. Goes out of bounds. It's going to remain Yokohama ball. No, excuse me. Chiba ball with 4.3 left. Tagashi, 3 in the corner. No foul called. 1.3. Oh, random guys back on the YouTube chat. I think he's made a new YouTube account as well. How much time did you take to make that one? Oh, random guy. 1.3. Yokohama's going to leave with a victory. Big performance from Kyrie. Well, Basel fans, we thank you for joining us. It's all over. Yokohama B-CORSAIRS, they win, and a double-double from Kai Soto. Well, don't worry, there's plenty of time until his next game to make a new YouTube account. But what a performance from Yuki Kawamura as well. Big-time victory in overtime. And this does affect the Chiba Jets because they are trying to play for a wild card this season. Huge performance collectively as a team from the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. Big performance we're going to hear from the game's MVP and also Word from the coach as well, but a big, big win for Yokohama. Well, they may not make the playoffs this year, but it is a statement victory. The key thing for Yokohama will be finishing the season strong and trying to keep this core of players together. Huge performance. They lost yesterday. I'm hearing people say Kai Soto's not consistent. Okay, well, here are the facts for you. Double-double yesterday, double-double today. Great job by this team. And again, phenomenal fan base here, the Chiba Jets. Well, they've played in the East Asia Super League this year, so they've played, quite a few more games than most teams in the B-League. What a great, great win for the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. Well, they leave with a victory. It's not that big of a distance between Funabashi, we're just outside Tokyo for that matter, and Yokohama very close to Tokyo as well, so it's almost like a derby between these two teams. Again, you love the respect and admiration the B-League fans show to both teams. Beautiful culture here in Japanese basketball. Well, random guy, no one said he was NBA material, but everyone did say that you were a troll, so there's facts as well, I guess. Well, let's listen now to the assistant coach of the Chiba Jets. We'll get it translated.
青木ヘッドコーチ解説の石木です。まず勝利おめでとうございます。
はい、ありがとうございます。
はい、タフな試合になりましたけど、振り返ってみていかがですか。
最初とんでもない入り方をした中で、第1クォーターで2個タイムアウトを使った後、しっかりと選手たちが反応してくれて、自分たちがやるべきことを遂行してくれたと、そんなゲームだったというふうに思います。
はい。途中でディフェンスの変化とかというのも見れたと思うんですけども、相手のピックアンドロールに対して、ディフェンスはいかがでしたか。
昨日の教訓を生かして、昨日うまくいったところいかなかったところ、そこを今日にしっかりと持ってこれたっていうところが一番大きいかなというふうに思っています。昨日よりも位置だったりとか、そのタイミングだったりとかっていうのは素晴らしく改善できてたので、そこが今日は良かったのかなというふうに思っています。
ソット選手、2日間通して素晴らしかったですけど、今日に関しては杉浦選手やキング選手などベンチメンバーの活躍が光ったと思うんですけども、その点いかがですか。
これでこそビーコールだというふうに毎日ヒーローが現れてきて、本当に見ていただく方にワクワクするようなバスケットを届けられるように、選手それぞれが活躍してくれるのが、一番、横浜らしいというふうには思ってますので、今日そういう選手が出てきたのがすごく誇らしく思います。
はい、バイウィークに入りますが、会長に駆けつけてくれたブースター、そして中継を見てくれているブースターの皆さんにメッセージをお願いします。
はい、いつもありがとうございます。なかなか、昨日からのカムバック、それは皆さんが応援してくれるからこそ成し得たそんなことだというふうに思います。そしてここバイウィーク挟んだ後、いよいよ神奈川ダービーが待っています。神奈川と聞くとものすごくたぎる思いがあるので、ぜひ皆さんと一緒に戦っていきたいというふうに思いますので、またこれからも応援どうぞよろしくお願いします。
はい、青木ヘッドコーチでした。どうもありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
Well, that was head coach Taketsu Aoki of Yokohama. Again, he talked about the start that his team had. They were very, very poor at the beginning, so he used 2 timeouts in the first quarter. But everything changes the game. And they did it in their style, both offensively and defensively. And he said a big thank you to all the fans making the journey from Yokohama here to Funabashi. Well, they'll be going to the next game against Kawasaki Brave Thunders. And they'll have a mindset that they will never lose.
はい、川村選手お疲れ様でした。ありがとうございます。はい、千葉相手に勝利連勝中の千葉相手に勝利しました。率直に今の気持ちをお聞かせください。
はい、本当にバイウィークの前の最後の大事な試合でしたので、しっかりとチーム一丸となって、昨日出た課題というものにしっかりとフォーカスしながら準備した結果だと思うので、でも本当に今日の試合は本当セカンドメンバーが本当に素晴らしい活躍をしてくれて、流れを作ってくれたので、本当にそれがまずは一つ大きな勝因だったかなというふうに思います。
はい、非常に注目された一戦だと思うんですけども、ワールドカップで戦った原選手、そして同級生の小川選手とのマッチアップがありましたけども、そこの点いかがでしたか。
いや本当にすごく楽しいマッチアップになったかなというふうに思いますし、僕もこの試合をすごく楽しみにしていたので、 本当勝敗関わらずすごく楽しめた試合だったかなというふうに思います。
はい、そのゲーム1からゲーム2勝った勝因というのは川村選手とで何だったんでしょうか。
本当にゲーム1も自分たちの流れでバスケットはおおむねできてたと思うんですけど、本当に最後の5分間で集中力が欠けたプレーをしてしまったところがあったと思うので、それをしっかりと試合前に40分間戦わなければこういった素晴らしいチームには勝てないよ、40分間集中しようというチーム一丸となって、試合の中でもコミュニケーションを取りながらやれてたことが勝因の一つかなと思います。
バイウィーク明けに関しては川崎との対戦も、待ってますので、次節の意気込み、そしてブースターの皆さんへメッセージをお願いします。
はい、また一旦バイウィークに入ってチーム練習が多くできる時間になるので、本当に一日一日を無駄にせずに、自分にできることを最大限しながら次のバイウィーク神奈川ダービーになりますけど、その時にはまたこの千葉ジェッツさんと戦ったよりも素晴らしいチームになって、皆さんの前に帰ってこれるように頑張っていきたいと思いますので、今後とも応援のほどよろしくお願いします。
はい、川村選手お疲れ様でした、代表活動も頑張ってください。
ありがとうございます。
Well, there you heard from Yuki Kawamura. Yuki Kawamura, one of the top point guards in Japanese basketball, of course, had a very good game tonight. Of course, what he mentioned about is his team's, the fighting nature, collective nature to try and dig deep and really ride the storm to make sure they came back and win this one. But as always, Kawamura gave a big thank you to those fans of the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS for making the journey. It was all about passion throughout the game. They fought and they fought, but the big thing Yuki Kawamura said is the next game they are going to battle against the Kawasaki Brave Thunders. Well, we're going to give you the key highlights here from the game and what a game of basketball it was between these two teams. Actually, with the penetration. And just a big performance, to say the least. Both sets of players just went right back and forth at each other tonight. It's interesting. Yokohama, they went down by 11, then they went up by 14, both teams. They really battled it out. It was quite a fun game to watch, to say the least. Well, the question is now, where next for Yokohama B-CORSAIRS? Well, the next game indeed will be against Kawasaki. That will be a tough test for them. Well, the deep three was up by Kai King. Both teams not necessarily terrific from the perimeter this evening. There's the big roll between Nishimura and John Mooney. A nice dive down low, finding Jared Uthoff. Got through the one-handed jam. Uthoff hit that big three-pointer in the corner in OT. That more or less cemented the victory. Oh, Yokohama, nice reverse layup by Kawamura. It was a 9-point ball game at the start of the second half for Yokohama. That's when they built the 14-point lead. But CHIBA came back. And what a big comeback it was. There's a penetration by Yuki Kawamura. Well, Tagashi did struggle tonight, not his usual self. That was the three-pointer by Kanachika. He needs some big trade balls this evening. There's a Sato Ogawa. That cut it down to a 2-point ball game. Well, John Mooney's and one, sent it to the free throw line. And the Former Fighting Irish said, count it, count it, count it. It was a monster dump by Kai Soto. Ripped the rain down Kaiju. That three-pointer by Kanachika did tie the game up. More Josh Scott just to give them the lead yet again. Scott did finish with 4 fouls. That three-pointer did tie the game up with 3 minutes. Ira Brown in the corner, veteran player. So that was the three. For the follow-up, excuse me, by Soto. Was the other three-pointer by Jared Uthoff in OT, actually. And this tied the game up. They did take it into OT for Chiba Jets. Well, there's a turnover committed. There's a rejection, but this gave Chiba the lead. Virginia Cooks, they're going to run away with it that time. There was the block by Ira Brown. Telling Yuki Kawamura, sayonara, goodbye. Here's the next play with Jared Uthoff. For 3 to give him the lead, but this was Kai Soto tying the game up. Follow-up, and you probably thought that Xavier Cooks probably should have got an and 1 there. Most definitely should have got an and 1. And that 3 gave them the lead. Uthoff with a Hail Mary Hughes tray ball. Mary, Mother of God, as they would say. That sealed the deal for them. It was all over at that point. Yokohama take the big win. Soto takes the double-double. Well, there are your stats from the game. Big performance of Yokohama to come back and win this one after losing yesterday's first game in this doubleheader. Well, neither team really did shoot spectacularly from the three-point line. 7 for Yokohama, only 6 for Chiba Jets. It was a rebound. Yokohama, they came big. 18 offensive boards. Only 12 for Chiba Jets. Well, if you win the rebound battle, you give yourself a chance of winning, that's for sure. Well, shout out to the Craig, currently watching from Guam. Thanks for joining us, brother. And thank you for all the other fans joining us live here on YouTube. Just a great game of basketball. 2 teams battling it out, fighting to the end. And in the end, it was indeed Yokohama who would lead with the victory. Double-double for Kai Soto. Well, you wonder why I always support him, because this man's always scrutinized anytime he's on the floor. If you want to criticize consistency, well, he had a double-double yesterday. So big performance by the big Kaireem, the big Kaiju. Assists for Yuki Kawamura, 25 points for John Mooney. He also finished with a double-double. Well, there are the upcoming games next. Well, actually, they won't be for a while because we are heading into the international break. That's right. So no B-League for quite a while because we'll be heading into the FIBA Asia Cup, Afro-Basket, Eurobasket, and AmeriCup qualifiers. Japan's first game will be against Guam. Gilas Pilipinas, their second game will be against Chinese Taipei. Well, there's a selection of Japanese national team players that will get ready to feature for the Akatsuki's 5 in the upcoming FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers. It's quite a big pool. quite a big selection of naturalized players they can pick from as well. So Japan getting ready to kickstart their FIBA Asia Cup qualifying campaign with a bang. Well, it is all over here in Chiba. The beautiful prefecture of Funabashi. But the Jets, unfortunately, will not go 2-0 this weekend against Yokohama B-CORSAIRS, led by Kai Soto with a double-double. Phenomenal performance tonight from Soto and from the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. Well, Basel fans, it is all over. We thank you for joining us. To all of our fans in the Philippines, salamat, magandang gabi, and paalam. To all of our fans in Japan, arigatou gozaimasu, sayonara, and ayasu minasai. Watashi no namae wa Joshubet. Nihongo wo benkou shite hanashimasen. Gomen nasai. Well, for now, goodbye. Thank you, and we'll see you soon for more games as we head into the international break.